As I'm working the DeSoto County Fair and my friends are working the Charlotte County Fair, it puts me in the middle of one of my favorite small towns of all time out here in Central Florida. This one is called Arcadia. Hello everyone, it is currently about 11:45 in the morning on Wednesday, February the 5th, 2019. Now, Arcadia, or the DeSoto County, feels like it's a huge percentage of it is citrus trees, which has made it so that there's a lot of transient workers here and has given this small town a very uniquely mixed feel. One of the kitschy places we're going to start with is this place right here called the Hot Skillet. As you can see, it's very popular. It seems kind of funny that right below the name Hot Skillet it says breakfast all day when they in fact close at 2:30. It looks like I got it just a little bit wrong. It's Hot Skillets with an S. I missed the S. Please seat yourself on a handwritten note on a loose leaf piece of notebook line paper. I like that. I like that. $8.69 for the house skillet. And I believe they're calling it hot skillets because everything is served on either a skillet or a piece of the stoneware that is in the shape of a skillet. So I'm going to try to keep this healthy and eat everything except for the potatoes, of course. Everything else I think is okay. It was delicious and filling. Seems like a bit of a waste, but trying to lose weight, you just cannot eat russet potatoes. They are nothing but a calorie grenade. Gonna have to leave the rest of this here. Now we're going to stop at this little Spanish corner grocery store. Not sure exactly how to say the name or even what these descriptive words mean on the side or below the name, but we're gonna go in and give it a try anyway. So that is pig ear. All right. No.
The texture is what gets most people. Here,
yeah, it's like the fat that you cut off of the steak. But like a lot of it all at one time.
Yeah. A lot of people love fat, but
no.
Okay.
This right here though, you said that's like a stir fry?
Yeah, saute with onions in the middle.
Really? La Castina homestyle Mexican salsa with a pop top. That's a good size for a camper dweller. I think I'm gonna get that. It looks like it's got like actual cilantro in it. It's a medium, which for an American is probably really high. Yeah, I'm gonna get that. Lots of refried beans, homestyle hominy, which for those of you that don't know, hominy, a lot of white grits are made out of hominy, and you got giant vats of Valentina hot sauce. This stuff is delicious. Love that kind of, it's like right up there with sriracha. And you can also get chipotle peppers by the can, instead of just being little bits of it in the chipotle sauce like we're used to. Get a whole can of them. Oh yeah, and down here, a whole bag of tamarinds. Only about 5 minutes away from the Hot Skillets, we come to this little Michoacanons. Forgive me if I'm pronouncing this wrong, but this local Spanish company that specializes in designer popsicles and smoothies, and they really do their branding well, having the delivery car done up like this, but even their storefront is very, very colorful. I've been in here one other time, and what did I get last time? Mango chili smoothie. So let's go on in and get ourselves a nice fruity, healthy, natural Spanish style smoothie to top off that breakfast. And this is something I see in a lot of Spanish places, just these beautiful designer popsicles. Episode of Raising Hope. Oh yes, change, thank you. Yes. the main character came home with a pint of bubblegum ice cream. I think the joke was that something like that would never exist. But it actually does. They've got it here, along with a lot of other really neat looking flavors here. Of course, we're trying to lose weight, so we're not going to do that. Instead, I'm doing this here. This is lime and chimoli, which is a hot sauce smoothie. I know the absolute perfect place to go enjoy this. Arcadia is right on the beautiful Peace River. And the park that I'm standing in right now is a little place called Brownsville Park. It does have campgrounds and RV spots, but apparently very coveted as they stay booked up weeks and even months into the future. I've stayed here before, got kind of lucky to get a spot, but if you do want to stay out here, you should probably put your order in as early as you can. Let's go see about sitting at the picnic table and eating this smoothie. But before I do, I might as well try one of these tamarinds from that Spanish grocery store, the little Spanish grocery store. I was warned by the clerk that these are a little more sour than they are sweet. So as much as I've had tamarind candies and fruit juices, it may not have prepared me for what I'm about to try. All right, here goes. It's not that sour, actually. This is good. One of the seeds. Yeah, it's like a tart fruit roll-up, but all natural. Now let's try this lime and hot sauce smoothie. It's actually more of a slushy, really. All right. Okay, that hot sauce is very sweet. It's a sweet hot, and it's really not all that hot. This is awesome. Man, somehow the lime goes with that hot sauce, that sweet hot sauce. Yeah, man. These Spanish markets, they really do. You have to trust them. They really know what they're doing when they make these popsicles and ice creams and their smoothies and everything. They just give them a try with an open mind. They know what they're doing. Well, I had someone in the comments suggest that I try canoeing or kayaking down the Peace River, and I don't have enough time to do that on this trip, but I didn't see any signs saying that I couldn't swim out here, but the visibility in this water has got me very nervous. It is a river in the state of Florida after all, so you have to watch out for alligators and water moccasins. I'm not seeing any out here today. Water temperature is cold enough. I don't think they're very active. I'm still very wary, very cautious, and I am going to jump in the water, but I'm going to stay close to the shore and just be careful. Okay, that's as much as I feel comfortable doing out here after having these canoers tell me that they seen an alligator not more than a few hundred yards down the 4-foot alligator, not more than a few hundred yards down the river recently. I took the plunge, jumped in, submerged myself in the water a few times. We're gonna call that courageous, and go get a shower. kind of funny to me that people would find enough fossils out here. I think mostly in the riverbed, that they would even go so far as to make a sign saying not to rinse off the fossils. We're tired of all the sediment in our sink. Stop rinsing off your fossils over there. Last place we're going to stop at today, and this is something else you're going to see in Arcadia you won't see just about anywhere else, and that is a Radio Shack. Not just a Radio Shack, but one with a retro style sign that has radio and shack as two separate words. And look, it's open. They are still operational. Well, it's a Radio Shack. That is indeed what this is. Electronic parts, components. Just what you would expect to see in one. To me, this is almost like finding a Blockbuster that's still open. It's like a step back in time. The 2X full page magnifier. Oh, look. HDMI 2 component. Kind of a step backwards. That's $45. It's a rare thing to find. Some of these are so old they're starting to yellow. Still on the shelf. Ready for somebody to come buy them. $17 you can get a pack. There where you can keep your CDs still in their jewel case. Put your CD Walkman in the front, and then we've got audio cables just kind of dangling out, so there must be a place for those as well. All together. Landline phones with large, easy to read buttons. Brand new on the shelf. Makes me wonder when they were manufactured. If these indeed are still being manufactured. They're going for 40 bucks. 35. This one's for 120. Radios and some rather nice shortwave scanners. Right there, you could actually pick up cell phone calls on these things. And then we've got the Nickelodeon phone here. It's got that industrial look to the middle of it. You've got two, what are these things called? Electrodes with the arc in between them. Make it look like a mad scientist. This is from Dexter's Laboratory, perhaps? Still going. For 40 bucks you can get a true universal cell phone charger. Plug it into the USB and then just choose whatever end fits your phone. I actually had one that used this end. What's funny about this is I do not see a USB 2 in here. Oh, no, that's not it. Yeah, this was made before the USB 2, so it's not 100% universal. You need an adapter. We've got a s'more maker. Put the ingredients of the s'more on there and then it melts it all together. $16. Oh, you have to put water in it. I wonder what the water does. Oh, then you put them together and then you place the whole thing in the microwave. Okay, so the microwave does the work. I wonder why the water's... Anyway. Okay, here is one. I remember seeing this on How I Met Your Mother. I thought that it didn't actually exist. I was wrong. This thing will toast hot dogs and hot dog buns at the same time. And it's made by Retro Series. I kind of want this. I didn't get it. I stopped myself. Yeah, and I got to thinking, You know, I've got a Foreman grill. You can always grill the hot dogs in there. Much easier to clean than trying to grill clean hot dog drippings out of the bottom of a toaster. Okay, but anyway, guys, that's gonna be it for this one. I hope you've enjoyed this little exploration of the awesomeness that is the tiny little city of Arcadia, Florida, in Central Florida. And so it's time for me to get on to work back at the DeSoto County Fair. Make sure to hit that thumbs up like button if you like this. Subscribe if you haven't already. Make sure to ring the bell icon and go over select all so you'll start receiving notifications whenever I update again. Join the Facebook group, share around, go look at my Instagram, even though I update it maybe once every 3 or 4 weeks. But yeah, look forward to seeing you in the next one.